American Cornhole Organization, the sanctioning body and authority on cornhole since 2005. Scan now to get active, stay active, and compete at any skill level. Join the ACO family now at AmericanCornhole.com.
Hey, it's Finn from the American Cornhole Organization with a question for you. Do you remember the most fun you've ever had playing cornhole? Think about it. You might think you do, but you don't. And you know how I know? Because if you're not a member of the American Cornhole Organization, you haven't had the most fun you've ever had playing cornhole yet. You're just a couple of clicks away from joining the worldwide cornhole community, where you'll be able to play down the street or across the country with players of all skill levels and even the pros of the American Cornhole Organization, the governing body of the sport and the fun of cornhole since 2005. Head to AmericanCornhole.com to learn all about the ACO and how to become a member of a local group near you. The most fun you've ever had playing cornhole is waiting for you. So, is it time to take your game from the sidewalk to center court? We can't wait to find out, and we can't wait to see you. Let's have some fun. AmericanCornhole.com and the ACO remind you, keep on pitching.
The American Cornhole Organization, the sanctioning body and authority on cornhole since 2005. Scan now to get active, stay active, and compete at any skill level. Join the ACO family now at AmericanCornhole.com.
setting it up just in case. What do you want for breakfast?
Okay, maybe the most important announcement of the day. Mimosas are back. Mimosas are back in stock at the bar. Yeah, right? that double main kickoff. I'm anticipating right around 10 o'clock for that main kickoff. Yeah, no worries.
least that's what I saw and it was pointed out to me. Very good. All right, very good. Well, welcome to Rogue X here in Medford, Oregon. Finn, the loudmouth for the ACO, checking in and show you a little center court action. The main bracket in doubles just getting underway. 1:10 here Pacific or Eastern time, 10:10 in the morning here on the Pacific side of the country. Glad to have you along for the ride. If you're checking us out on Facebook, appreciate you being along with us, and hopefully it's a nice day wherever you are. I know that weather has been an issue for so many, and hopefully all are safe, and know that if we can help you connect the dots to get some kind of help that you may need, we are here to make that happen if we can. Right now we've got a doubles match up here. I've got, let me just bring this up here because these are a lot of new folks. For me, Billy Wilhite and Drew Smith taking on Jessica Clark, Jaden Fraley. Jessica and Billy, you see Billy there in his cowboy lid. They're from Red Bluff, and Jaden and Drew on the opposite side throwing back at him from Chico, California. Amongst all of them, been playing anywhere from 2 to 4 years. And as you might imagine, all throwing Haggard bags. Already an early 4-0 lead there, getting started, just punching in the score holio. Now it's a 4-3 frame there, so that's going to put Billy and Drew on the board at a 4-1. It's been a great week here in Medford. Lots of great stuff to see. We'll have quite a bit of action here from center court, both for doubles and then when we get into singles and crown our doubles and some results here for the rest of the weekend when they're done with this frame. And slides off the back, gets away from her. So a little revenge there. Women's was Kim Dice over Jackie Harris. Seniors, Ross Moore over Mike Worth. Ross throwing lights out. He had a great Friday. In co-ed, it was Kim Dice and Chad Jackson over Jessica Clark and Phil Swanson. Wes's Haggard Bags crew that ended up taking the quads over CBC. So congratulations to all the Friday winners. Basically, brand spanking new. Still one of the nicest facilities we have been in ever, and they have really done a nice job here. Kind of continues to grow. Medford continues to grow from the center. Crater Lake, Prospect, and Saw the Falls. Lots of good stuff. Thanks again to our friends at Travel Medford for making it all happen. Billy. See quite a few of you checking in. Sebastian, Cameron, Jacqueline, everybody throwing their hat in the ring for Jessica. I think she said she's been playing about 4. Awesome trip out here to the Pacific Northwest. Gorgeous day outside today. Jane first bag. Looks like that one will ultimately end up going. Did what it was supposed to do. See if we can run through that. Oh, he's going to run it off the backside. Go through and clean all that up. I got one in, one off. So right now we're looking at a 4-point wash right there. More in the backyard than underneath. Everybody's shaking off last night, I guess. 11-4 right now with Jessica and Jaden up top. I'm not quite sure. Left there a little bit. Oh, she's going to go up. Oh, a little body English there by Jaden. Wasn't enough to get that one to fall, but taters exchanged. 15-4. Steve Freeman throwing his 10-gallon hat in the ring for Cowboy. The 10-10 wash, washing 10s. Pretty close to Washington, actually. My first trip out here to the Pacific Northwest. Been to a couple cities in California, including Ontario, for the major there a couple of years ago. And looking forward to being back out in Upland and All of it in service to the World Championships this year in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Jessica puts one down, puts two down early on. Cowboy looking to match, and he does. Got a nice throw. Tends to throw a little bit at a sharper angle. She's got a fairly flat bag, does Jessica. Cowboy coming in to try to match. Leaves one sitting up top. Oh! So a 10-on-8. Adds another 2 to the tally. 17-on-4. A little bit of work to do for Drew and the Cowboy. Oh boy, William Howell is here stalking the grounds as well. Boom. There's a couple of, when you get to the Pacific Northwest, he's got to be very careful that these Bigfoot hunters don't come find him. Nice bag there by Jaden. A couple of them. The fairly rare southpaw. You see throwing going for the 4-bagger, loses it off the back. I think that's going to do it. I think Drew said, enough of this. I need to get back to my breakfast. We will continue to have matches through the course of the day here on center court. Finn, the loudmouth for the ACO, American Cornhole Organization. Got a pretty cool announcement coming up at the conclusion of the doubles championship. So if you're watching, make sure you're keeping an eye out for that doubles championship game, and we'll have everything for you afterward. Jessica, Jaden finished those guys off. I think the final ended up being, 21-4. Pretty dominant display right there as those guys lick their wounds and head back over to find their spot in the losers bracket. The next game rolling over here will be Chad Jackson and Kim Dice against Jessica and Jaden. Chad and Kim recently engaged at the Buffalo Major. If you saw that happen on the stream, congratulations to them. Chad's on his way over here. You'll recognize those fiery orange and yellow jerseys. Coming over to Top Gun 20, coming over to take his spot across from one of the hottest players in the ACO right now. She is on a tear. Kim Dice is just ripping it up everywhere she goes. Of course, we do not own the rights to any of this music. Future ahead of them. Grant says, "Congrats, babe." I'm sorry I didn't see that in time. I'll tell her when she gets back over here, although I won't call her babe, Grant. Hey, good morning. A little extra stretching there for Chad. He's probably still stiff from carrying around that engagement ring. Good Lord. Looked like he mined it while he was out here. I know they've been here for all three of the Medford Majors we've had so far. We'll be back January 31st and February 1st in 2025, but we call this pitch delivery, the Gazelle, and you'll have 100 to 500 different ways to deliver the bags. All of them seem to work somehow for everybody, but I've started looking at people's faces and the faces that they make when they're pitching now, and you'll notice typically Kim is chewing a piece of gum, but I don't think there's gum. How are the Hoppies doing? How's our man Maz and his little one? The Hoppies. I do know that a little bit later on today, it is kind of interesting being from the Midwest and then coming out here. Oregon plays the Ohio State University a little bit later on this evening, Eastern time, but it rolls up at 4 o'clock out here in their TV screen on center court. But that's a big game. I think Oregon is that number 3 right now in the country? Number 3? So that'll be a big one. In fact, a lot of the players said if you don't have it on the TV, we're going to go outside in the parking lot and watch it in the camper. So it's arrangements have been made. So still reeling, Alabama fans, I think, still reeling from the recent visit to Vanderbilt. I know it took Johnny Thomas right off of his props when we were at Spooky Nook. Philip Barnett could probably be accused of match interference by informing Johnny Thomas of the Alabama score in mid-match. Yeah, Maz, yeah. No one's really sure about how Maz is doing, but the little one's doing well. That's great. Ross Moore and Pete Torres are from here. Up there playing. Yeah, Ross had if I'm not mistaken, Ross had a pretty good night, taking the seniors championship and made it into the finals of the big blind draw with Carl Brown. So seen some great junior play here. Like I said, Wes from Haggard Bags is here. Carl from State 31 Cornhole here at the Rogue X Center. All right, so it looks like we are underway. Thumbs up. First bag out of the right hand of the higher seed. Kim Dice takes a big breath, lets it fly. Interesting too, when she takes the bag back, I just noticed this. She touches it against her hip just a little bit. It seems like that would throw me off if I was, well, anything throws me off. Having my eyes open throws me off while I'm playing, but it's working for her, I'll tell you that much. Each of them have one down under. Little block there is put in place by Jessica. Oh, and a nice airmail. Oh, and that takes one with it. Punched up there in a little bit. Up on the front. One of the few players, Jessica, one of the few players that I see, that's a 10-on-6, so that'll be a 4-spot. But one of the few players that I see wearing full over-the-ear headphones and able to do that it doesn't distract from the throw versus earbuds. Chad's got a nice, easy delivery, as does Jaden. Matching bag for bag now with one up and out of play and one down in the front yard. Not a distraction for Chad, a 4-bagger there. And the best of a bad situation for him there, that is going to be a 12-on-7. Another 5-spot added to the tally for Chad and Kim. Let me know where you're watching from. If you're checking us out, you got us up on the big screen. Love to know where you're watching from or what you're up to today, no matter where you are in the country or around the world. Maybe some of our friends from the UK, even though, what time would it be there? Well, 10:30 UK time. That one should fall. Jessica will probably give that one an assist. Oh, and it stays up. Both of them stay up. So a 9-0 lead becomes an 11-0 lead right now for Chad and Kim. They're going to be pretty tough to beat. I've seen a couple of pretty good local doubles teams that I have not seen before, so we'll have hopefully see some new names and new games up here on center court. Jaden, one of the few lefties you see pitch, and I throw left-handed. I could probably throw with my feet, probably do better. Ooh, and there's one way off the backside. That one hit the gas in midair. It's going to be an 8-on-7, so it just adds a penny to the total to make it a dozen. Right up the middle. Oh, she does have the gum in now. Okay. Maybe she popped that in when she ran off to go take care of something before the game started. That would make sense. Now that one should go. I know I've said that a couple of times. There they go. Jessica cleans those up. Kim runs it right up the middle to finish a 4-bagger there. Try to minimize the damage to 2. Gives up 4. It'll be 16-0 right now. I don't know if how the boards have been playing. These are boards that we had manufactured, and Medford actually bought these. They use them throughout the course of the year. I feel like everybody says they've been playing pretty even. I don't know that they're Jaden's having a tough time keeping them on the board. His are running fast, but you see Chad's throwing sticky side down. Well, Jaden was there. Nice 4-bagger there from Chad. He's going up and trying to get the drag, and that's going to do it. So the goose egg remains there for Jessica and Jaden. Clark and Fraley down 21-0 by Chad Jackson and Kim Dice. Taters exchanged. Sportsmanship, just the way we like it. And we'll see who ends up over here next. In the doubles bracket, our world doubles champions will be crowned here in just a little while. We've got a pretty cool special announcement coming up at the end of the doubles championship match, so stick around for that, and then we'll once get launched into pool play for singles. Of course, the pros are advancing in doubles and singles now into the main bracket, so the rest of the pool play will determine who makes it into that main, and we'll crown a world singles champion before all is said and done here at the Rogue X. A couple extra practice tosses in here in between matches. Ken and Brian on their way over here. Ken Kadoran and Brian Spanheimer. Not seen them before here on center court, so looking forward to seeing their game get underway. The West Coast continuing to be a rich area of expansion for the ACO. More COs, certified officials, and directors popping up all over the Pacific Northwest throughout California. The Dakotas, you know, it's in the center of the kind of the heartland of the country down through Texas. Just expanding the game. And grab my list here. I'll tell you where we're going to be here while these warm-up tosses are wrapping up. Give you an idea where you might be able to find us next. Of course, we're in Salt Lake City this weekend as well. Ryan LaBelle, Frank Gears down there handling the duties in Salt Lake City, Utah. Up next, October 25 and 26, another double major weekend. That's going to be lacrosse and Lubbock, Texas, as we were mentioning, the Lone Star State. More and more opportunities to get involved in Texas. So Lubbock, and then Lacrosse, Wisconsin, October 25 and 26. Again, remember, if you are interested in becoming a member, AmericanCornhole.com is everything you need to know. If you are a member and you're signing up for these majors, the best pricing and the deadline for online registration is always now the Sunday prior to the major you are registering for. So know that for online registration, that is the case. Beyond the month of October, we'll be heading to Destin, Fort Walton Beach the first weekend of November. Upland, California is on the schedule now for November 8 and 9 at the SoFi. Tupelo, Mississippi. I think the Mississippi Ninja is going to be handling things on that front there at the world-famous Tupelo Furniture Market at November 15 and 16, and then another double major weekend on the 22nd and 23rd of November. Pennsylvania, Manheim, we're going to be there at the original Spooky Nook Complex. And Pocatello, Idaho, November 22, 23, and then our next ACO Pro Series skins will be November 29th and 30th. Thanksgiving weekend, as it always is, in South Bend, Indiana, and that will be our second Pro Series of 5. The Super Major at the first of the year in Owensboro, Kentucky will be the Super Major with a $10,000 purse for the Pro Series skins, in addition to the other purse money throughout the weekend as these teams continue firing at one another. And a 6-on-5 puts the first penny on the board for Jessica and Jaden. So work their way back. Will there be a rematch? Who knows? I'm not going to say that it'll be Chad and Kim waiting for them in the king's seat, but it's a pretty fair bet. Some nice bags there from Jaden right up the middle. Take that 10 spot. I know he wanted the dozen, but he'll take the 10. So a 10 on 6. Not going to fall. They're going to give it a moment. And no. been some interesting big victories out of nowhere, or maybe not, I wouldn't say out of nowhere, but I guess I did say that, but I wouldn't say it again, but some surprising results and some great matches over the course of all day through the day yesterday, and it's always fun to see everybody gathered around, whether it's center court or any one of the courts, cheering on somebody who might be making some great strides. We've seen some games that have gotten a lot better just since we were here last in February as well, and thanks again to Wes and the crew from Haggard Bags for bringing out so many players out this weekend. That was a nice bag right there from Brian Spanheimer. A little body English that got him to the wash. I kept it at 5-0, but yeah, that was a lot of work to get that wash right there. Our third major here so far in Medford. Again, we'll be back the end of January 1st to February for the second major here in Medford of the season 20, but the first time in Salt Lake City this weekend. LaBelle and Gears running point on that, so an opportunity to expand there into the perimeter of the Great Salt Lake. 12-on-8, that'll be another 4 spot right there. Nice 4-bagger from Jaden Fraley. Right up the middle. You know, a moment ago I mentioned the different ways to deliver the bag. You're not going to see two more different than these. Brian comes in hot at about a 45-degree angle with a lot of rotation on his bag. And I'm trying to figure out the spin he's putting on it. He's kind of pulling everything to the left so far. It's a nice even bag there with a clockwise spin there from Jessica. He's going to go sticky side down. Okay, he's going counterclockwise. Gathers a few, knocks one of his own off. And a 10-on-5. There's another 5 spots going to take him to, I like to call it a Pete Rose, being a Cincinnati boy. God rest his soul. You'll have to excuse me every once in a while during these matches. I'm going to have to read a text so that I know which judge to vote for back in Cincinnati. God, I don't know how they got my phone number, but I actually got quite a few texts from a Kamala Harris, and I received a phone call, apparently, from Donald Trump. So the campaign is on. Nice bag right there from Brian. Straighten that out, got it up the middle. I think it looks like Jessica might be a little bit out of reach right there. Brian seems to have got it dialed in up the middle now. If she continues to give it to him, he'll continue to take it as he does there. Nice finish there to minimize the damage. Will they pick up their first 2? Yes, they do. It's going to be a 12-on-10. Nicely done. Brian goes by the name Spanny. Got it. All right. That would make sense, I suppose. I would have to say probably most of the people that I've met here for the first time, everybody goes by a nickname of some sort, which I am just fine with. Because so do I. Jane left a little short that first one, front boarded, and he just snuck that second one on and in. That one came in hot, but grabbed the back side of the hole and slowed it down enough. Nice finish there from Ken. Boy, he does flirt with the front of the board right there. Loses one off the back, so that's going to be a 12-on-6. All of a sudden, we got us a game here, 15-8. A couple more of the Haggard crew gathered around center court now, eyeballing some of the players that they're used to playing with and against week in and week out. I'm not trusting you on that one, Brian. I'll have to ask her about that before I throw that one out there. I'll tell you what, she delivers that bag. It hits hard. Coming in and run through it there. It's a nice bag, actually. You'll be able to take advantage of that. I don't know if those other two are going to be left alone, but I don't know. He's got a decision to make. Is he going to go up? Let's find out. Ask him for a little advice. Going to shoot it? Yeah, you got to go up and shoot it. Try to get enough to vibrate it in. It would have been a nice opportunity to airmail drag, but came up just a little bit short. Jessica going to try to run through or over. Oh, nice roll bag. Little fist pump right there. Thought she might try to run through it there, but that was a nice roll bag. Does she really? Grant, okay. Chicken lips. All right. I'll tell you what, he has perfected the art of somehow getting that bag to run over the hole and off the back of the board. It's almost like there's plexiglass across the top of it there. Ken loses one off to the left side. All these bags look like they are playing super fast. But I'm the guy that sits over and goes, oh, these boards are playing fast. And the player will come over and go, oh, man, the boards are playing slow today. So I feel like they are probably playing pretty fast. Solid finish there by Ken to get the wash. 5 on 5, but that takes us to holds 19 on 8. NorCal Cornhole Association. The NCCA. Spanny and chicken lips, shoulder to shoulder. I feel like if I were to go up and address her as that, I feel like maybe I would get punched right in the face. Oh, nice sneak around with one on layaway out front. She's going to go ahead and clear that out for him. Spanny is really dialed in the center here. Ooh, she thought that one got away from her and it ended up doing double damage to him right there. It's nicely done. That's going to minimize the damage there to 2. 12 on 10. Takes us to 19 on 10. Kenny C. Okay. Good, because I felt like I was mispronouncing his last name. Kadorin, is that right? Kadorin? Kenny C. Spanny, chicken lips. I'm going to need somebody to check in here with Jaden. I need to know what his nickname is, or if you just want to give him one, feel free. I'll assign it to him. Ken didn't seem happy with that, but I think he's forced Jaden have to go out to the left side where he's been losing a couple off the left, so not a bad play, actually. Sticky side down, finds his way up the middle. Nicely done. A lot more control on that bag. Good finish there by Ken. Can he do it again? Sticky side down, nice and flat. Ooh, and he almost caught that front board. So that'll be a 10-10 wash. This chicken lips collects her weaponry. I'm glad she's got the over-the-ear headphones on. Almost front boarded it, almost. Nice focus there. Getting in between shots on. Brian loses one off the left side. That's great focus. I mean, she does it. And even in between tosses, she keeps those eyes focused right on that spot on the board where she wants to go, and that's going to do it right there. That's going to take it to 21-10. That finishes the game. Interesting, too, the way these boards are designed here on center court. You got that spot where you can look at, I would say, probably that second group of branches on the Medford tree icon there is where you want to be aiming for. And I felt like Jessica had her eyes on that prize the entire time there, so we'll probably see them again. Find out who's next here up on center court. Again, welcome to Medford, Oregon. Finn, the loudmouth for the ACO. Boom Hal is around here somewhere, but probably turn things over to him to call a match or two as well coming up before we crown our doubles champions. Again, congratulations to our winners throughout the day. Yesterday, it was Carson Morris took juniors. Kim Dice, our women's champ. Ross Moore grabbed his first purple jersey as our seniors champ over ACO Pro Mike Worth. Co-ed was Kim Dice and Chad Jackson, who you saw just a little while ago, and then Kim Dice partnered up with Robert Clark to win the big blind draw. Haggard Bags showing up strong and ended up taking down the quads, so congratulations to all the winners there. Let's figure out who we got. Baker Neville and Grady Neville. Brothers in arms, I'm guessing. And then Dustin Henson and Tara Root. I saw her earlier playing with those custom bags that she's got made. Those look great. Now I just got to figure out which one of these guys is which. Which one is Baker and which one is Grady. Good win, Chicken Lips. Southpaw. Jaden is southpaw. That makes perfect sense. One of the few lefties that I've seen on center court. Couple more warm-up tosses. All right, mystery solved. At least for me. Grady throwing out of the blonde hair. I'm going to go ahead and assume by process of elimination that makes Baker, who I'll call Lids from now on, thrown out of the hat side of the court. And they're waiting on Dustin Henson and Tara to roll over here onto center court. Coming up today at the conclusion of the doubles championship match, we'll have a special announcement for you. So if you're looking to bookmark a time to be paying extra close attention, nice airmail right there, just effortless. That's a crazy thing, yeah, about the younger players. It is just crazy remarkable, and just how easily these guys play, and with the maturity. And again, we talked about this last night a little bit, is you see some of these shots coming out of the hands of the juniors that involve physics that they're far too young to understand, but they're able to make it happen, and that being the grip on the bag, or the way that they cut and roll and flip-flop and hop, skip, and jump and do all that. It's about time. Chop, chop, mister. We're old. We're about to find out just how old. Dustin Henson, one of the, I think, long-time Haggard bag throwers, and you can see those custom Rude bags there that Tara's throwing right now as she warms up. Look a little like a beer label I've seen, particularly in this part of the country. So Grady is standing shoulder to shoulder with Tara. Baker shoulder to shoulder with Dustin as they finish their warm-up tosses and they're down and back. Take a look here in this bracket and see where we are. What other games are going on out there? Do. All right, the trash talk has begun down on Dustin's end. Take a look at the dashboard here and see what other scores I can find for you. Yeah, Karsten Morris, CNK up 19-12 over Julian Lopez. His partner, Pete Gonzalez. Let's see what else we got going here. Joey Persinger and Mike Worth advancing down through the losers bracket. They'll take on Juan Morales and Kevin Keister. Getting ready to fire this one up here on center court. Gary Eaton and Donald Crease getting ready to get started against Phil Swanson and Scott Eberly. An early 2-0 lead here. Another very interesting delivery there from Dustin. Big arm swing from Baker. More of a shoot from the hip from Dustin. Not too bad there. That'll be a washing 10. Keeps it at 2-0. Dustin and Tara on top. First bag back from Grady. Well, Tara will have that first bag, actually. She holds that first bag advantage. She comes in sticky side down. It flips over to slick side, drops in the front side of the hole. Grady says, I'm going to try to block that entry point from you. Nice pickup right there. Boy, she's got a very slow rotation, sticky side down. He's got a quick rotation, does Grady. There it is, very slow. It only makes it around 2 or 3 times, more like almost like a horseshoe versus anything else. Nice 4-bagger there. 12-10. That's what it is. He's Dustin giving the live stream the credit for the for the pitching. Appreciate that. I'll take it. Baker is the taller brother. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Wearing the hat. A little bit of a mess up there in front of the hole. It'll be a 10-on-6, so that's going to put Baker and Grady up to a half dozen, 4-spot lead. First bag out of the right paw. This one off a little bit further left than he would like, but she indulged him with that one. He's just going to pin that down, make sure those don't go anywhere. Leaves that center hole open, so Tara takes it. Nice flat, easy rotation, gets it right up there. He's still got room right up the middle if he wants to take that shoot, and he will. Banks off his own bag. She's going to follow. Oh, and leaves on setting up top, so that'll be a 2-spot for the Neville brothers. Dustin kind of serves his up. It's not as much a release as it is a service. We'll step outside to try to chase that bag. Now he's got to make the decision if he wants to try to chase again. Got some work to do here. He's left Dustin a little bit right to left. That's a nice kind of block it. I think he's just going to force Baker just to take what he can get, try to get one to cut right to left, and he just leaves it low. All 4 up top. All right, well. 8-on-4. Yep, 4-spot. Cut a good chunk out of that lead. Did Dustin. Nicely done there. Here at the Rogue X complex, a gorgeous complex here in Medford, Oregon. Beautiful day outside. Weather's perfect for cornhole inside, as always. Big fans rolling. Big fans watching. Tara just happy to stack them up there. So he's got one hanging, so he wants to. Oh, and he loses it off to the left, overcompensated there. She knocks one of hers in, leaves on sitting up backside. He's got a little alley there at about 4 o'clock. 8-2, 8-3. That'll be a 5 spot right there. Nicely done. Tara, good throwing. So 8-on-6 becomes 11-on-8. A little bit of work to do for the Neville boys. Not exactly what Dustin had in mind, and making sure he's not going to be able to go get that one. They're just going to stack those and glue them together on the right-hand side. Coming in left to right. Should be able to run that one through slick side down. Coming in hot right there. Oh, nice push there. Pinned Baker's bag up against the back. Just take what he can and drop one in, and he does. Coming in hot again and rolls one up and over. Just going for the wash. Oh, no, he got one. He got, what do you got one in there? He got picked up 2. Yeah, 8-on-6. Thanks to our friends at Travel Medford for the hospitality and such a great venue and a great opportunity to get around and see the sights. Thanks to Haggard Bags and State 31. I believe they actually provided the mystery bags for our winners for this weekend's major here in Medford. Salt Lake City going on as well. Utah Way. Nice bag right there from Grady. This is going to be a Washington's right there. Haggard Bags, I was talking to Wes, and you see these Sierra Nevada logos on the back of that. They are making the backyard bags for Sierra Nevada out in this part of the country. Very cool opportunity. He said it took them a while to get all the legalese worked out, but that's very cool to be the official bag manufacturer for Sierra Nevada. Oh, there he goes. He put one in there, knocked it down. So that'll be a 10-on-8. That's going to be a couple more for the brothers Neville. Takes it to 12-on-11, and they take that first bag back. Step out to the outside to come right to left. Oh, I thought she was going to try to roll one there. I think had it rolled up and over, I think she would have been more surprised than anybody. Coming in hot, slick side down, was able to pick his up and leave one in a gettable position. Nice bag there to drop one in. She did lose it off the back there, the one she threw. Should be able to go in and right to left and pick both of these up. Oh, and he leaves it sit. So you're going to come in and try to clean all that up? Well, it's not too bad. Not too bad. Good finish. 8-on-7. Block laid in there by Baker, and that does the trick. Pushes Dustin out to a little bit to the left, and he cleans him up. Not a replacement, though. He just went ahead and finished it up. Try to cut right to left, or is he just going to push? No, he's going to lay that in there to block it and keep Dustin out. Dustin's got some work to do up and over. Oh, he gets the airmail, and it's only going to cost him a couple. A nice airmail there. Probably hoping to drag, but I don't know that there was enough of the bag there available to him in the corner to do it, but got it in there cleanly, minimized the damage. 15 on 11. Just over the front edge there. Nice pickup there by Grady. Good finish there. Tara not happy with it, but you know what? There are worse ways to finish a round. 12 on 8 right there. It's going to put a 4th spot to the tally. It gets the Neville's only 2 points away from the promised land and a continued advancement. See everybody gathering around one of the other courts out in the arena. Something big going on one of those courts over there. See if I can get some scores for you here in a moment. Nice bag there to cut left to right. Good finish there. Dustin picks up. Oh, and he lays one out to the side, gives him an opportunity. Oh, and he doesn't take advantage of it. It was right there, the 4th bag blues. Take a big bite out of Dustin Henson right there. See Joey Persinger and Mike Worth rolling over to check things out here near center court. Finn, the loudmouth for the ACO. Glad to be spending part of your Saturday afternoon with you. A little rapid fire action going here. Tier play getting ready to roll with doubles. People seem to like the tier play. We made some adjustments where the tier is going to be broken out into 25, 25, 25, and 25%. The Nevilles are able to finish that one off. That is going to do it. That'll be a 21 on 13. Well done, gentlemen. I believe they are going to stay here on center court. And they will be taking on the team of Joey Persinger and Mike Worth here in moments. But yeah, the tier play, using PPR as one means of getting you in there, but then all tiers will be broken up into 25% groups to keep it moving. And it was feedback that we got from the players, from the COs through the first month of September. And all the points that you have earned through tier play are still your points. It's just going to be a way to keep from, I think we had in Spooky Nook, we had 4 brackets within tier 3 alone, and then some of the tiers only had maybe a dozen players in them. So this will still be broken out. You'll be playing similar skill levels, as the whole point of tier play is to help those who are just maybe starting to get into the game and working their way up into a PPR, points per round average, have an opportunity to come in and have a better time playing and not just run right directly into a buzzsaw, perhaps in a tier that may not be perfectly matched from a skill level sense. So all the feedback that we got in September has been implemented. Always try to keep ourselves open to find out what it is that works and what could be working better, and then make it work better for you. Again, AmericanCornhole.com if you're looking for anything or everything about cornhole, whether it's boards, bags, anything, rules, any kind of regulation. If you're looking to set up courts, anything you need, it's all there. Membership available for you there, and you can learn about some of the best players on planet Earth while you're there in upcoming events, as well as these boys get ready to fire away. And it'll be Baker standing shoulder to shoulder with Mike Worth, if any of these players are new to you, and it'll be Grady Neville and Joey Persinger coming right to left on your screen as they finish their warm-up tosses. We are underway. Appreciate the fellas from ACE, the ACE here, providing the production. Table Rock Sports and the ACE. Okay, very good. Yeah, I spent some time with Joe Brett yesterday on his radio show and had a good time talking to him about the developing cornhole scene here in Medford and around surrounding areas in Oregon. So Table Rock Sports and the ACE providing a little different look than you're used to seeing here. We're doing a little action shots as we go. And I think it looks like they're getting ready to hit start on the score tablet and get underway. Here we go. Mike Worth will have the first bag out of his right paw. I was right up the middle right. Going to step outside and try to clean both of those up there as Baker put one right in his way up center way. Starting to build what the Mississippi Ninja calls the big old pile of mess. Right there, that one that he first put up there, Mike, that one should drop with a little extra nudge. Should get it done. Oh, nice backside airmail there. I'm surprised that didn't jiggle and wiggle that one in to the right side. Just maybe he's got that one on layaway. Don't know. There's a nice bag right there. Can't really see right around the hole. I think, yeah, he told him to go up. Joey says, go up. See if you can get that drag. Going up top. Oh, and he missed it badly off to the left. All right. Sixes. All right, so Grady will keep an eye on what comes out of Joey's right hand, and he leaves him the center wide open. A favor done right there for the young man. Sneaks one in past his own bag. That shot was almost too clever. Get in there and try to grab a hold of that one and miss the whole board. And the opportunity to take advantage of that one that was hanging right there. So that'll be an 8-on-7. Puts a penny on the board right now for Mike Worth. And Joey Persinger taking early 1-0 lead. The bandana man checking things out. What's up, Tommy Hewick? How goes it where you are, my man? Straightening the boards out there based on the lines. There you go, a little nudge. And we're back on square. Hole for hole, finding their groove. Gonna try to run that one up there. We see that a lot with juniors around the country coming in to push, take that low block, run it up there, make a mess, and then clean it all up at the end. Mike's gonna just add to the pile. He's all right with that. Roll back, no, and it falls off to the side. He loses it. It's going to cost him 5 right there. So 1-0 quickly becomes a 6-0 lead. Joey's another one. It's interesting to watch his face when he pitches. He's kind of lets it go as if to say, the look on his face like, no, all right, if I have to. Coming in slick side down to move the pile. Not bad. Got one bag left. Oh, and the opportunity to go straight at it plugged up there by Grady. Sticky side down, comes up and over the top. 2 drop down under. I think those are both his. Oh, Grady comes in hot and loses it off the back. It's going to be another 5 spot right there, an 8-on-3. Good to see you, Tammy. Glad to be up on the big screen. Yeah, feel free to share the stream with anybody who's keeping an eye on things here in Medford. And don't forget, right after the conclusion of the doubles championship game, I'll have a very special announcement I think you're going to be interested in. Maybe something that'll surprise you, as a matter of fact. That'll come at the conclusion of the crowning of the World Doubles Champions here in Medford. Again, it's a double major weekend in the ACO. Salt Lake City underway as well. Ryan LaBelle, Frank Gears running point on that major for us. It's hard to believe we're already 10 majors into season 20 already since 2005. Oh boy, he couldn't. I think he thought a little something extra was going to happen there, and then it just kind of held up. Just sat there. That's going to be a 10-on-8. Cost him a couple. Much dirtier game, if you will, than we've seen so far today on center court. Nice bag there by Joey to kind of piggyback one. All right, so 13-0. That lead is going to be extended by 2 with an 8-on-6. I know the Klingers are keeping a close eye on everything. One of the favorite family members. I'm sure AT is out causing trouble somewhere while Tammy holds down the fort and keeps an eye on the cornhole world. Mike's got all the room he needs. He decides to go ahead and dirty it up some more. Throwing for Team IMF, Clinton Bilo. Little croquet mallet action on that shot there. Newton balls, if you will. Worth comes in sticky side down. One in, one up on the back side. Oh, nice bag. He's had that happen to him a couple of times. It hits and it looks like it should go. And then it just sits there, and that's going to be 2 snowmen for the wash. So the score remains 15-0. Right off the back, right off the bat. These bags look very similar to one another. As they continue to build them up, he should be able just to run it through. I don't think he's not gonna try anything crazy here till maybe the last bag. Maybe he decides to shoot and try to get the drag, because his bag would fall. He should be able to grab it if he wants to give it a shot. He is. He's going to go up and over, and he knocks the one in that would have been the drag bag. The other flies off the back. Just leaves it up on the top shelf for a very bizarre 4-4 wash. 15-0. Mike takes that first bag, puts it right in Baker's way, and it's not all that much in his way. Mike says, all right, we'll just work with what's left on the board there. Thought that block might get the job done. Oh, now he's... I don't know that he was actually chasing that bag. I feel like it just got away from him just a little bit. Just take what's given to you right up the middle and finish it off. Oh, and he does it again. Could this be a 12-on-6? It is. That's going to be a 6 spot to crack that egg. So 15-0 becomes 15-6. Nice solid first bag out of the right hand of Grady Neville. Step out. He's going to step out and chase it, try to run through and pick it up. Oh, when he loses it off to the left. Middle's wide open for Joey. He takes it with one bag left in hand. So you can try to drag it. Yeah, so he is going to chase and risk losing another one off to the side. Sticky side down, grabs one, leaves two Mickey Mouse ears up top. Persinger takes the middle. That'll be a 12 on 8, so another 4 spot, 19-6. I'm going to go back and look in that bracket for you. Let's see what we can find. Medford doubles main. So Kim Dice and Chad Jackson getting ready to square off against Kevin Owens and Steve Mitchell. Cody Hines, Jordan Rogers. Squaring off against the Morrises, Karsten and Karsten. In the winner's bracket, this one continues on at 19-6 with Juan Morales and Kevin Keister awaiting the winner of this match. Andrea Smith, Tracy Decker are going to be taking on Blake Resch and Stacy Creasy. TJ Holmes and Darren Van Leen, our hosts here with Travel Medford, awaiting the winner of that match, as a matter of fact. Tier play is underway on the boards around the room. And the punt. So that's going to do it right there. Congratulations, Mike Worth, Joey Persinger. They will take that 12 on 5, and they will continue to advance through the losers bracket. They'll take on Juan and Kevin here in just a moment. Looks like on center court, that one will stay here. Let's see who else is down here. Phil Swanson and Scott Eberly getting ready to square off against Daniel Hobbs and Carl Brown. Julian Lopez and Pete Gonzalez will await the winner of that one. Ross Moore and Pete Torres in the losers bracket, probably to the surprise of many. Jessica Clark and Jaden Fraley will be taking on Jared Morris and Diane Mitchell. Winner, that'll take on Ross and Peter. So we will await that the next match being set this way. And I do, like I said, I do believe that is going to be Joey and Mike against Juan and Kevin. So we'll have that as soon as everybody's ready to gather together here on center court. Again, thanks to Table Rock Sports and the Ace for the stream today. What is a gorgeous complex here in Medford, Oregon, the Rogue X Center, just an amazing complex. You're seeing a lot of these multi-purpose complexes being built, not unlike Spooky Nook and not unlike the Legends complex in Texas there, just outside of College Station. You got volleyball, basketball, obviously cornhole fits in here perfectly, pickleball, anything and everything. Nice high ceilings and very well lit. The lighting in here is some of the best that we've seen because it is sometimes very difficult to avoid glare, but they've done a very nice job all the way throughout this facility. Brand spanking new. In fact, caught a ride over with the shuttle from the hotel, and the guy driving the shuttle said he lives right across the road from here in the neighborhood across the road. He's never been in here. It's still that new. I said, well, brother, I said, nobody's waiting on you to get back. Why don't you come in and take a look? Oh, no, I better get in there. I better get back. So appreciate John getting me over here yesterday, and the hospitality has been A1 top-notch here in Medford. Finn the loudmouth for the ACO is the Haggard Bags team of Juan Morales and his partner Kevin. They're getting ready to do battle with Mike Worth and Joey Persinger. Want to be standing shoulder to shoulder with Mike. Kevin with Joey down at the opposite end. They'll get a couple of warm-up tosses in here, and we'll be off and running. Mike will take first bag. Lay down that level 1 blocker. Again, these backs look almost exactly alike, so bear with me. I will trust Scorholio to do what my eyeballs cannot. As Mike runs through that, Juan lays another one off to the right. Mike sneaks around. Nice bag right there to sneak around, and then Juan leaves one off the backside. So they're going to go ahead and press start on this one. Was that a hot round? No, they're getting ready to get started now. Okay. All right, I think that's it. Yes, now taters are exchanged, and we will be underway. First bag out of the right hand of Mike Worth. A little blocker there for Juan to contend with. It does its job, moves him out to the outside. Mike's going to leave that one there and try to get around it. He falls victim to his own block. Everybody might just be content to leave them all sit on the board to a 4-4 wash. He's got room on the backside if he wants to try the airmail, but is it a risk he's willing to take this early in the match? Yeah, he's going to go up and over, and he drops one off the back. Juan's going to set it up top. 4 on 3. Take the single. Clean that one up. Nothing, lead evaporates. Now it is a 7-1 deficit for Juan and Kevin. And again, more kind of dirty bags. Oh, Mike, he kind of gets in and out there, lips in and out. He gonna go up again? Yeah, he is. Oh, and he gets that one like on a zip line. Juan just content to stack his up. He's going to try it again. Is he feeling the groove? And he bounces one off the back. Juan's coming in hot, tries to get that roll bag up and over the top. Unable to do so, but damage minimized, I think, there to a degree by Mike having his bag drop off the left side. So that should be a 7 on 4. And that'll take us to 10-1. Center court action throughout the afternoon here at the Rogue X Center in Medford, Oregon. First of two majors here in season 20. Again, January 31st, February 1st, we will be back. Should I just take that? No, he's not going to take that middle. He's talking to himself as if to say, that is not what I had intended to do right there. So that 10-1 lead is going to be cut down just a little bit by a couple. 8 on 6. Takes it to 10-3. First bag back in Juan's right hand. A lot of magnet bags being thrown today, especially in this match. Oh, up and over, nice bag. As you say, they do know there's a hole in the top of this board, yeah? There it is again. Built a little Christmas tree skirt around the hole. Not a lot of guidance from his partner down there on the other end. Gonna go up and try it again. Oh, he gets one in there. Nicely done. Good buddy, 10-4. So 16 on 3 here on center court. Family and friends gathered around throughout the facility today, and we are only using really, well, we've got half the facility, but we're really using about a quarter of it, plus a little area here for center court. You could open this bad boy up and you can get some serious sports done in this complex. That is a fact. All right, that's going to finish it off. A 12 on 5. That's a 7 spot. That gets Joey and Mike over the top. 21-3 is the final, and they will advance. Another match coming to center court here in a moment. I'm going to take a quick break. We'll be back to check in from center court as you continue to watch the action here from the Rogue X Center in Medford, Oregon with the American Cornhole Organization Season 20 Medford Major.
Jeep Adventure Days at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Fiat of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from our great inventory of new Jeep Gladiator and Grand Cherokee 4x4 models in stock now. Or test drive a new 24 Ram 1500 4x4. Shop online today with our online process to calculate your own payment, whether it's a lease, finance, or cash payment. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
I ride my bike and sometimes the bus, sometimes both at the same time. I do have a car, but right now it's just too expensive to pay for insurance and gas. I love my job. At Ashland Food Co-op, they're a partner with RVTD's Employer Pass program. It makes it super easy for me to get to work and save a ton of money. It's way cheaper to be able to pay $10 a month, and now I can go anywhere in the valley. Pretty much unlimited rides. It's more than just a bus ride. RVTD is moving our community forward.
All right, let's go, guys. 15 minutes. Get your stuff. Bye, Mom. Have a good day, guys. I don't know what happened.
Just next time, go a little slower and figure it out.
Okay, I get it. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take the line.
Life is busy. Juggling everything can be overwhelming. We've all been there. So consumed with our own lives that we sometimes forget about what someone else might be going through.
Ref, come on! No, ref! There's no contact! I'm straight up! That is a terrible
So
goal.
keep it in perspective, because we're all hoping for the same thing, to be respected for who we are and what we do. Remember, no ref, no game. You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your
It's kind of simple. We're not rocket scientists. We just make great pizza. When you're ready for traditional values, time with your family, and a great meal, you're invited to Abby's. Order at abbys.com. Our family is here for your family. It's fall. Want a great value that doesn't involve pumpkin spice? Try Abby's barbecue chicken pizza. Save and enjoy a pizza with loads of quality toppings to the edge. Your taste buds and your wallet will thank you. Enjoy Abby's October special at a very special price.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Did a little housekeeping here a moment ago, rejoining this match here on center court. This is the King Seat match. Chad Jackson and Kim Dice against Karsten and Karsten. Karsten with a C, Karsten with a K. Morris. This is for the King Seat for the doubles championship. 6-1, the early lead for the Morris team. Timeout taken there to reassess strategy. See what else is going on around the bracket. Rash and Creasy up 2-0 over TJ and Darren. Holmes Van Leen. It's really the only other game in progress right now, so we'll find out who's going to hold the king seat here in doubles as they all wait someone to emerge victorious out of the losers bracket ultimately, and a 6-4 right there is going to change things up to a 6-3 lead. And if you're watching and you feel like, where have I seen this Karsten Morris name before? It's on the sleeves of every one of these Haggard Bags jerseys as a sponsor with Wes. Karsten Morris Construction, I believe. Kim lets that first Gazelle bag fly. Safe to say that Karsten laid the block right there. Just going to stack them up. Going to go up. Yeah, he is. Oh, nicely done. Puts that first bag in and under. Not much choice there for Kim, but to lay low. He says, all right, that's going to go. Is he going to try to piggyback it? Oh, and he does. Nice bag. Well done. That was a monster toss right there. Karsten Morris at 10 on 8. Looked like a lot more happened than just a 2-pointer there, but nicely done. 8-3. Hole for hole. Ten on 9 will be a extra spot there for Team Morris. 9 on 3.
Congratulations, Team Morgan, to Maurice on winning Tier 3 doubles. Nice job, guys. Come on up and get your trophy and picture.
All right, still 9-3 as Chad and Karsten trade double 4-baggers there for the wash on the dozen. Kim shook that one off as if to say, I don't know what's going on right now. Chad, a little help. Come on. Just gathered it back together there. Throwing those CBCs. Just cost him a couple. And 12 on 10 makes it 11 on 3, though. And I tell you, maybe the early favorites to take doubles could be in danger of having to fight their way back through the losers bracket if they don't get it on track here in a moment. I see William Boom Howell over there off the corner of center court. He'll probably be handling some commentary duties here a little bit later on. be able to expect to hear a boom here or there, I feel certain. Haggard Bags teams gathered around center court there. Juan came up to me after that last match. He goes, man, that was ugly. I could not disagree. Could not disagree. Bags cupped in the right-hand side. Nicely done there to gather and drop. That one's going to go. There it goes. Kim doesn't even wait for it to go. Follows it in. Tag teamed it. Should be right to left. Oh, and she loses it off the backside. Would not want to be that score pad right now. 8-7. That's going to cost him another. Puts him on 13-on-3. Dirty bag there by reacclimates himself. Now just hole for hole. This is one of the cleaner games we've seen. As I made mention, a lot of dirty bags or dirty boards messed up with lots of bags on them in some of the earlier games here on center court. On 3 becomes 13-on-6. First bag out of the right hand of our women's champion here, Kim Dice. Make a little adjustment there to the board, opposite way. And right down Main Street. Now there's a little orange cone there in the middle of Main Street. Should run through that. Nicely done. She's going to go up. Yep. Oh, and she tries to get the piggyback and misses it off the backside. Now the question becomes, just lay low and lay it on the board. That's all he's going to do. Maybe one of the hardest shots there is to do when you know that's all you have to do. But he's able to do it, and that's going to be a 7-on-6. Pick up 1 point there where there could have been a great opportunity there for the team of Dice Jackson, but that puts him at 13-on-7. Chad just going to run through all that. I don't try to, but he's left a little stack to deal with there. Slick side down and run through. Gets 1 in, 2 off the back. So it's a 4-on-7 right now. 7-on-4. Oh. That's a 10-on-4. That's going to put him up on 19, I do believe. Yeah. 19-7. And the loser of this will drop down into the loser's bracket, have to fight their way back. The winners will be holding the king seat in World Doubles here in Medford, Oregon. Quite a bit of work to do for Kim and Chad. Up and over. Oh, no, he didn't. I thought he was going for the up and over. And now he's telling him, get it up there, get it up there. Oh, and he drains it. Gentle. Oh, gentle. See what? Gentle and on. And it sits and it holds, and they get the wash. So they will live to fight another frame. Tier champions being awarded here throughout the arena. A little extra hardwood to take home. Chad loses one off the back, and that's probably going to do it right there. As long as Karsten's able to finish out. And he will. All right, nicely played. How about that? The team of Karsten and Karsten Morris take down Chad Jackson and Kim Dice, dropping them down into the loser's bracket. They will now face off against, let's see, a 21-7 final. Well, they got a ways to go. We got 1, 2, 3, half a dozen games still to go. Persinger and Worth, Rash and Creasy, coming up. Hines and Rogers will be facing off against the winner of that one. Ross Moore and Peter Torres up 16-8 right now over Jessica Clark and Jaden Fraley. Come on, Chicken Lips. Come on. Philip Swanson and Scott Eberly await the winner of that game. Kevin Owens and Steve Mitchell will then be waiting for that as well. So Chad Jackson and Kim Dice will have to fight through one more match to get back to the championship game. And we do have an announcement that we will be sharing with you after the championship game of World Doubles here in Oregon. Medford in the Rogue X Center. Beautiful spot. Great week pretty much that we've spent out here on Pacific time. I know the Oregon Ducks and Ohio State Buckeyes are going to be tangling a little bit later on this afternoon here on the West Coast, the evening in the East Coast on the East Coast. So that game will be on for those who want to watch it here in the facility, but still lots of great cornhole to be played. Again, tier play being wrapped up now, and we will have our doubles champions not too far, maybe in the next hour. We'll be crowning a champion here in the next hour, and then pool play will begin for World Singles, and then we will call it a weekend here in one of two majors, the other being Salt Lake City, Utah this weekend for the ACO Season 20, again founded in 2005 by Frank Gears, the cornhole dude who's running things with Ryan LaBelle in Salt Lake City, as a matter of fact. Crisscrossing the country, are we every chance we get. I mean, you look at some of these cities, we've got Lubbock, La Crosse, Destin, Fort Walton Beach, Upland, California, Tupelo, Mississippi, Manheim, Pennsylvania, Pocatello, Idaho, South Bend, Indiana, Fresno, Dallas, Concord, North Carolina, Fort Smith. Back to Owensboro for the Super Major as we turn the calendar year. Beloit, Knoxville, back in Medford, January 31 and February 1. Dalton, Georgia, the carpet capital of the universe, on February 14th. Oh, Valentine's Day weekend. Maybe you get yourself a nice piece of carpet for Valentine's Day weekend. Clarksville, Tennessee, Tulsa, Bentonville, Arkansas, Peoria, then Shreveport, Bossier will be a Pro Series event and skins game. Toledo, back to Upland, then Dallas again, Duluth, Mobile, SoFi Major in Chicago. We will be revisiting that facility. Then it's Camp Margaritaville in Florida, Auburndale, Florida, and then we wrap the season as we have for the last several years in Branson, Missouri on Memorial Day weekend, all in service of World Championships that will be taking place in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Will we have a Tulsa King or our first ever singles Queen of Cornhole? A Tulsa Queen would be very interesting, and it would be our intellectual property. So anything you need to know about all things cornhole, feel free to check it out at AmericanCornhole.com. We'll take a quick break, come back with some more action here on Center Court at the Rogue X. We'll have games throughout the afternoon for you, and see if I can talk Boom Howe to come over here and share some time with you as well. But thanks for checking us out. More action from Center Court coming up soon from the Rogue X here in Medford, Oregon on the ACO Digital Network.
For over 50 years, each day has started with a smile, a helping hand, and a promise to be there when you need us most. Delivering on that promise are our hard-working, dedicated employees. At Sherms, we're proud to be an essential part of our community and look forward to keeping our selection, quality, and value where our customers deserve for many years to come. Sherms Food for Less and Thunderbird Market.
What is a getaway? Is it leaving the familiar behind? Or discovering a place that feeds your hunger? Where passion sings, food is a culture, and every performance demands an encore. So let the journey be your destination. Then feast your eyes and nourish your soul in Southern Oregon. Your reservation starts when you travel Medford.
do you do when a loved one has been wrongfully injured or killed? It's simple. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Want to test drive U.S. Cellular's nationwide 5G coverage?
Yeah.
Download the Try Us app.
Here we go.
U.S. Cellular works great out here. I wonder if U.S. Cellular lets me stream in my... Yep, it's working.
Download the U.S. Cellular Try Us app for a free 30-day trial.
Visit U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou, Southern Oregon's exclusive authorized agent for U.S. Cellular, now serving Roseburg and Klamath Falls. See SOUScellular.com for details.
So what do you do when you can't work because you were injured on the job? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Pick it up. Let's go. Come on. Defense. Defense. What am I teaching you at home? Has this kid played before? Shoot it. Oh. Ah. Come on, ref. Open your eyes. Can't you see out there? So, which one's your kid?
The referee.
You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your role.
All right, there we go. Boom, Howell here, live in ACO Medford. Rogex. Little action coming over here. Center court, Philip Swanson and Scott Everly versus Ross Moore and Peter Torres. Swanson and Everly coming through the loser's bracket. They lost that first match against Carson and Carson, who's in the king seat right now. Trying to bring it back against Moore and Torres. I know I saw Moore last night tossing the bags pretty good. He had above a 9, maybe a 10 in that blind draw last night. So dangerous, dangerous man. We'll see how this goes. like a little down and back. Eberly and Swanson in the blue and green shirts, respectively. And Torres and Moore in those Haggard Bags jerseys. I don't remember what bags Eberly and Phillips are throwing, but obviously the other two are throwing those Haggard Bags. Looks like we're going to get a fire off after this down and back here. This is the back part of the down and back, obviously, and we'll go live the next frame. Tammy Graff, I see you over there. We missed the family out here. Hoping to be able to get back east pretty soon. Call some matches, throw some bags, hang out with y'all, have a great time. If you have never seen this facility in Medford, you are certainly missing out. This is the largest, smallest major in ACO, season 20. And I call it that because we're growing out here still. However, this will be a giant one day. And I guarantee that one day will be very soon. And we're live. Swanson with that first bag. Just right up the center on that right side and in his lane. Torres goes around it, comes in the hole. Back blocker level 1. Nope, didn't make it. Pushing through here. Stick side, baby on the front. Torres up and behind it. What happens here? Swanson's going to go up top. He wants him up top to come around. Eberly says, survey says, do what you want. Coming fast off the board. Tried to curve it around, cut it, didn't happen. Torres leaves it up on the board for a, what is that, three spot. 6 on 3. Running through all these tier doubles play, finishing off the day with doubles, moving into singles, pool play next. Solid round, have a good time all day long. Eberly with that first bag off the board on the front, but puts that next one in and Moore comes up the gut. Oh, he leaves one off to the right, shanks it. Moore's going to go down the center. He's deadly down the center. In the hole. Eberly coming up the gut and tries to squeeze that bag. Works a little bit too much of it. Sends it off to the right. Didn't go off though. 10 on 5. We have us a match 8-0. Torres and Moore up front. Can he shove through it? He just double checked that one. Check swing. Tried to cut it around it. Didn't happen. Cut back. Maybe not working over here. Oh, it goes on the backside. What's this happening here? Slide through, bang, bang, big push. Showing 10 on 6, 4 spot, 8 to 4. Haggard Bags in the lead. Torres and Moore up front by 4. Eberly first swing down the center in the gut. Moore, same thing. Oh, it's a little bit of a miss there for Moore, uncharacteristic. Oh, he followed it. Eberly followed it. He's thought of that a little bit too much. Oh, here we go. Missing my color guy, Finn, up here. Hopefully get a mic for Finn and myself for finals. We'll see how we can work that out. 10 on 8 right there. It's going to be 10 to 2. That's the score right now. 10-2. Haggard Bags, Moore, and Torres up front. as we finish up this weekend here in Medford, we're headed to Lubbock, Texas, and La Crosse on the 25th and 26th of October. Then on the 1st and 2nd, we're going down to Destin Fort Walton Beach Major in Florida, and then back to SoCal on the 8th and 9th of November. So please don't forget to register for your tickets early. Get those numbers in, and make sure you're guaranteed a spot in those majors for those points and those cash prizes. Ten to 9 right now. 10-9. The Torres and Moore still up front. Oh, we got a little confusion right here. Okay, talking it through. Here we go. 10 on 9. Torres and Moore up front, still by 1. Eberly with those 2 blockers. We got a baby on that lip up there. Gonna be delivered now. Front side hole advantage. Eberly comes up the right side in the hole. What's more to, he wants to come right through it. Right side, curve around, drops in the hole. Eberly, same thing. Seasoned pitching around here in Medford. Few points here and there, not a whole lot. Piece here and there. 8 on 10 there. 10 to 11 score. Lead change, folks. Swanson and Eberly up top now. 11 on 10. First bag goes to Swanson in the hole. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors, Heart of the Rugex, your sport ground here to the West Coast place. ACO here in Medford at this major. I've been up here 4 times or so, once or twice in the Armory, here at Rugex twice. Just a beautiful place, sound facility, wonderful people, and extremely just, I love this. I like it. It's a grateful experience for me coming up here. Just the folks are so nice. Love to thank Mount Ashland local mountain playground and Compass by Margaritaville, Patriot Electric, and Cow Creek Band of Ompagua Tribe of Indians up here in Oregon. He's one up on the backside, had a shot at a 2-point spread there, but Moore takes it away from him, puts the bag in the hole. 10 on 10 wash. 16 to 10, Swanson and Eberly. Winners of this match are going to play Kevin Owens and Steve Mitchell. Chad and Kim are all the way at the end there. They lost that last match. They're in that losers finals bracket, so they got a little bit of weight. Persinger and Worth down to Cody Hines and Jordan Rogers right now, 9 to 2. And we're winding this doubles down pretty quick, I'll tell you what, folks. Is that clogged up? That could drain them all right here. This is a big swing. Oh, and he drops them all except for the one that really mattered for those 2. 10 on 10 wash again. $16 to 10. Eberly with that front side, half a blocker, goes in easily with that follow through by Moore. Leaves it a little bit further right than he wanted it to be, but he's pretty focused on bringing that bag back in the hole, bringing it back forward. Moore's opportunity to stop it, doesn't go. Might have to leave that one alone. If it was me, I'd do that, but I'm not him, so perhaps he'll go in with it. We'll see. Oh. Back block, beautiful shot, perfectly placed. Moore's got to go up here. Up top, long, off the back. That's going to be a +3. 8 on 5 there. That's going to be 19-10. Everly and Swanson. Dirty bag up there. Big swing, push through. Brings it back to where it's navigable. Maybe it'll go in the hole. Maybe, oh, big roll shot. Good Lord, that was nasty. Swing, bang, bang, bang. Huge shot. 3-bag push. 12 on 9, 3 spot. Grab that 3 back from the last frame. 13-19. 13-19. Swanson and Everly over Moore and Torres right now. Haggard bags down, but not out. I see a 12 in the future here. Mr. Moore. 12 in the hole. Everly takes it back to 2 points right there in that frame. Minimizes. 12 on 10. Torres and Moore grab 2 more to 15-19. Tight race right here. Tight race. Dripping in the hole. And that could be it if, well, he's in position here. So I'll come look at it. Timeout. Let's talk about this a little bit. We've got 2 bags on, 1 hanging in the hole with that Swanson and Everly bag. A couple of Haggard bags just slightly off to the left with one of them on the front side. That will collect if it pushes, but there's actually one off to the left side too that is probably out of play. So we got 1 out of play, 1 off the 2 bags for Swanson left, 1 bag for Torres. That's exactly what just happened. And put 2 of his in the hole, bar of soap that front side bag off, leave it off the board, and then put his bags in the hole. That's the only way to really wash him. Not going to do him any good to airmail that. He's got a push shot on that front side, pushing the Swanson Everly bag off to the right side off the back of the board, and then collecting his Haggard bag. And if it even collects, you can't collect that backside. Oh, he has to hit a hell of a shot here. Actually, both of them have a bag left. I was wrong about that. Oh, here we go. That's going to be it right there, folks. Congratulations to Mr. Swanson and Mr. Everly, beating Mr. Torres and Mr. Moore. Moving on. Give us a few minutes here. We'll have some folks back up on center court, pushing the next match forward to Swanson and Everly again versus Kevin Owens and Steve Mitchell. Owens and Mitchell, Everly and Swanson. Really wondering how my brothers are doing out there in Salt Lake this weekend. We had a dual major in Salt Lake City, Utah. A lot of folks out there having a great time. Wish I could be there. I'm here. Couldn't decide between both. The match here, pretty huge one. We got a Ducks fan up here. They were asking about the football game in the facility, trying to get on the TV game over there. Huge game this weekend, Ohio State versus Oregon. Pretty big waters. Mr. Candler over there sitting in the booth as tournament director, hoping to see OSU go down to the Ducks.
Kevin. You're Kevin, right?
Owen's in the green Duck jersey there. Mitchell in the cornhole t-shirt. I won't say who that company looks like over there, but it's one of my favorite drinks in the whole world on the front side of that. What do we got here? We got swing oil coming. Somebody needs to get lubricated. Let's talk about some ACO stuff this year. You know that we're going to, Tulsa, Oklahoma for the World Championships in July. So you're going to need to be able to participate in some regionals and some majors. You know, if you finish in the top 80 in the world, you become an ACO pro during the season, which starts September 1st all the way through May 31st of every year. You finish in the top 80, you get a jersey, and you become a pro. That pro membership lasts for 2 years until you make pro again. If you don't make pro in those 2 years, you're regulated back to us normal folk. And I know that story well because that's happened to me at least one time. And trying to make that happen again, hopefully this year or in the future. We'll see what happens. Lots of bag manufacturing companies out here this weekend. Lots of bags represented. In particular, there's a big collection of players from Haggard Bags here from the Northern California location. There is also, a State 31 bag manufacturing company they're all ACO branded bags coming in from Ramona, California. Way down south. That's about a 15-hour drive for those folks to make it all the way up here. Help support Medford and Rugex here in this great major here in this beautiful facility here in Medford. Rogue X is pristine, beautiful. There's so many things to see around here. I know that Finn and the team, they were in Crater Lake the other day, and I heard them talk, and I think I've had the pleasure to go up there because I came in late on Thursday night. I got here probably midnight Friday morning, but they were talking about Crater Lake, and it's one of the deepest lakes, it is the deepest lake in America. It's 1,943 feet deep. Yes, I know that. I'm a geographer by trade. 1,943 feet deep. And it's so deep, but it's so clear, too. You can see rocks that are so far down, and it's so deceiving of how deep it is because of the clarity in the water. Working on these down and backs, getting ready to start here. Pretty close to being live. Yep, that's the fist bump right there. Walking down there like a gentleman. Fist bump action. He says, is that a timeout? That's one down. No. Oh, that's fantastic. Good to see you all here live with me. Hopefully you're enjoying this live stream. Finn will be back on here momentarily. We're hoping to be able to dual commentate, a little bit of color and play by play here in the finals if we can make another headset appear. Hole in, hole up front, delivery happening. A lot of accuracy right off the bat here. I don't know much about Owens and Mitchell, but I was up at the getting the drink earlier, and Mr. Mitchell was up there, and we had a couple of good laughs. So, just good people all around, just smiles everywhere. And that makes me happy whenever I see that. love to see people having a good time. That's one of the things that is pinnacle in my life. The standard of, other people's acceptance of an activity or just bringing a smile forward. That's what's important to me. 2-0 Eberly and Swanson. Getting in the groove here. 7-on-8, a penny. An Abe Lincoln to Owens and Mitchell. Dude, actually, I was wrong. That's an 8-4 spot. Geez, 4 spot. I missed something. 4-2, Owens and Mitchell. Started this way the last time with this last game with Swanson and Everly. They came back and collected enough points to get to 21. We'll see what happens this time. Opportunity at a 12 here, a 4 spot, potentially. 2 bags hung up on the right side. See if he can mash one of them up. They got a little bit, pin it up, put it in the hole. Oh, he puts one up there, leaves one in the back, same situation, both out of play. Push shot, leaves one on the front, baby blocker. Tough to get around without sinking that bag. 12-on-6, potential 6 spot coming back at you here. Happens. Don't call it a premonition. Eight to 4. Eberly and Swanson. Lead bag in the hole. Mitchell with that toss up the gut on the backside. Showing 6-on-1 right now. It's a 5. 4-on-6. Bag at the front. Mitchell, what's he do? Gosh, it's too bad. 12-on-7. Another 5. Big swing, folks. Big swing here. 13 to 4. Mitchell and Owens down to Everly and Swanson. Shout out to TJ Hodges and family for welcoming us here to Rugax. Just a great, setup, we got a wonderful camera crew here, good audio, good music. Folks over here at Southern Oregon Cornhole providing some beer, and the setup is just fantastic. You walk in and you're like, wow. As a tournament organizer, you walk in and you don't have to set up any boards, you don't have to set up any tents. Maybe they did before I came in, but I didn't have to do anything. So it was pretty welcoming to me. So 13-on-6, Swanson and Everly right now. Bag might be hung up on the backside. Now that is probably pinned down on the corner, so I don't believe it's going to go. Everly's going to go up top, try to grab it. Doesn't happen. Leaves it up there. 10-on-6. Owens and Mitchell grab a 4-piece chicken nugget. Back to 10 to 13. After this major, we're going to be in Texas, Wisconsin, Florida, California, Mississippi, Pennsylvania, Idaho, Indiana. That's just through November. That's the gauntlet right there. All those states in a very short time period. Likely a few points right there with 8 on 10 for Swanson and Everly over Mitchell and Owens. 15-10, Swanson Everly. Four-piece coming up right here. Everly in the hole. Owens. Can he finish? Didn't finish. Still got one. 9 on 8. 11-15. Owens and Mitchell are down by 4 right now. 11-15. Game's been swinging back and forth. A few bags errant here and there. Causing for a close one. Who's going to get dialed in first? Good replacement bag right there. Diamond, but it's lifted up in the back. Owens pushes through it with ease. Swanson leaves it tip top on the backside. Shark fin. I'm gonna call that Switzerland back there because it's a thin strip of land, right? Or the Gaza Strip, maybe. 10 on 10. Wash. Washington. Everly should be able to come up from that right side. Through and clear. Mitchell with the shove, too hard right side. Capitalize right here. Work that bag off the back of that strip back there. Dripping about a quarter of the way off. And he pushes one off and one in. Leaves one up. 2 bags off. 6 spot. Right now, 9-4, 5 spot on the boards. 6, I believe. 5. Come on. No, that's 10-4. 10-4 is 6. It's going to be 21-11. Everly and Swanson take that one. Moving on. Congrats to Mr. Owens and Mr. Mitchell. Heck of a run, folks. The gauntlet running here on center court. Bringing up some local folks. Actually, maybe not so local. Pretty close, though. Hines and Rogers, Cody and Jordan. And your favorites here. No, I'm just kidding. They're just back to back to back. We're running deep in this elimination side of the bracket with Swanson and Everly. 2 games left in this elimination side of the bracket. Going back to the winner's side with Karsten and Karsten Morris. Yes, that's 2 Karstens, one with a C, one with a K. Father and son in that championship position with the right to be double dipped if they need to be. They can win one and be done to take the doubles championship here at Rugex, Medford, Oregon. We'll take a little break here, and we'll wait for Cody Hines, Jordan Rogers, Philip Swanson, and Scott Everly. William Howell, Boom Howell, signing up just for right now. We'll be right back, folks.
At Rogue Credit Union, we don't answer to shareholders. Instead, we return earnings back to our members. We know that we're stronger when we work together, and that's why we're invested here, living, giving, and supporting local. We're your friends and your neighbors. We know the needs of our communities. Being a part of Rogue means that our focus is on our members, and when you prosper, we prosper. See the credit union difference and how being a part of something smaller can have a bigger impact.
Hi guys, my name is Mason Mahaffey. I'm the Solar Pros Manager of Oregon, and I'm also a teacher and a coach here in the Rogue Valley. Have you looked into solar panels and it didn't make financial sense? I brought Solar Pros here to Oregon to make it more affordable for working class families to put solar on their home. Solar Pros is purposely beating our competitors' prices by thousands of dollars because we are that serious about saving you money. Solar Pros PNW provides the most comfortable, educational, and personal solar experience in Oregon. Visit our Facebook page at Solar Pros PNW to see all of our projects and all the families that
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Pick it up. Let's go. Come on. Defense. Defense. What am I teaching you at home? Has this kid played before? Shoot it. Oh. Ah. Come on, ref. Open your eyes. Can't you see out there? So, which one's your kid?
The referee.
You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your role.
All right. Welcome back to the ACO Medford Oregon Major here at the Rogue X Complex in Medford. Finn, the loudmouth for the ACO, and side by side with my man, William Boom Howe. What's up, buddy?
Boom, baby, I'm back here live in action with Finn here in the booth, and I'm so excited. You know who else is going to be so bummed, not excited?
Who?
The Ninja is going to be upset.
Oh, the Mississippi Ninja. He did. He goes, if you need me to come out to Oregon, you let me know. I said, I'll let you know. We'll be back in February, so we'll see if maybe you make the trip out here January 31 and Feb 1 if it happens. But, yeah, there you go. Let's get the full boom potential in there.
Right on. Arc in that stick out there.
Very good. All right, so set up this matchup that we're looking at here as we work our way toward the doubles finals championship.
We have Haggard Bags, Rogers and Hines versus Everly and Swanson. Everly in that green 4-bagger shirt and Mr. Swanson in that baby blue.
Yeah, it's Carolina blue.
There, Carolina Jordan-esque.
Is that Carolina? Right? No, it's not really Carolina blue.
Maybe a little.
His hat's more Carolina blue. Yeah, baby blue. All right, so these guys underway. Took a couple of snowmen to get us started here, so that'll leave us with 2 eggs on the board right now. Don't forget, after the doubles championship, we're going to have a very special announcement. We want you to stay tuned for that. Then we will get into singles pool play. I think they're wrapped up all of the tiers for doubles. Good stuff there. A very hard-fought battle, a 20-20 battle there for the Tier 2 championship. And don't tell me tiers don't mean something to everybody.
If it's not free ice cream for the announcement, I'm going to be in tears. I'll guarantee that.
Well, here's a Kleenex. All right, nicely done. A 12 on 10. That gets the first couple on the board.
I haven't seen Rogers play, but I've seen Cody Hines play in the past here at the what's it called? The Armory when we first came to Medford.
Yeah,
here.
the first major. Yeah,
right. So I seen him play pretty well there, and actually here at Rugex last year he threw very well here. So I'm certain that Rogers is up to par with Cody's play. So it'd be a sided match.
When they get out to the early 2-0 lead. And it's interesting, I've noticed just in the games that I was calling earlier before you swung over this way, I don't know if it's just this part of the country or stylistically, but it seems like there's more dirtying up of the board. We see so much when you move further east. It's, hole for a lot of times, and maybe there's one blocker, but then that blocker gets pushed through and it's cleaned off. You see a lot of, I don't know if it's strategy or what it is, but a few landmines laid out to try to avoid.
Yeah, I haven't put my fingers on it yet either. I have an 8-5 bag that I'm throwing right now, and I got to really huck it to be able to get it in the hole on that stick side, which makes me happy because I like to push it hard. But it's not typical for me to be able to push it that hard and get it straight to the hole. So they're not moving as smooth as most of our majors do around the United States.
Well, it seems like, to me, it seems almost strategic, not even as much about the boards. It's almost like you're seeing a lot, like once 2 bags lay up on the board, everybody's content to just try to sneak one in and grab a couple. There's not that same amount of risk-reward being played. And I'm told, I haven't thrown on these boards, but these are playing pretty fast here on center court by comparison to some of the others around the room.
It kind of reminds me of an open door in Owensboro at the convention center. Yeah. That's about the speed of these boards right now. So if you've seen a lot of, blockers up there and bags not moving, it's not because these guys, aren't that skilled. It's because these boards are a little bit tackier today.
Well, we even noticed that. When he leaks that one in there, nicely done by Jordan Rogers. We noticed it's spooky. What's that?
That's Philip Swanson.
What?
Swanson's in the blue, buddy.
No, I know. That was Rogers that threw that bag that leaked from the right side, wasn't it?
I don't think so.
It wasn't? Oh. Maybe I should look at. Oh, I'm facing the wrong way. Damn it! I thought this wall looked familiar.
Don't stop and look at it in the mirror.
You know what? I'm going to go back over in those seats over there. Makes it easier. No, we saw with the numbers in Owensboro. In Spooky Nook, as the room was full with all that body heat and everything else in there. Everything played differently. As people start getting eliminated from singles and packing up and going home, it changed the room. Absolutely. I mean, literally the humidity and everything in the room. Now, some people say that more humidity makes them play faster. I don't buy into that. I feel like it's the opposite. But then again, obviously, I don't know my ass from a hole in the ground either. So
some just call it like witch doctor talk, you know, but it's real. So you better pay attention. I wouldn't call it an old wives' tale like they say in the old days, because I wouldn't want that to be mistaken for something like sewing your gears or
right.
I don't want to say that's an old wives' tale.
You don't want any wives.
No.
There's a lot of talking going on in this game. Not where you'd expect it over here. His thumb's locked in, just going to lay it up low. It's going to be a couple.
Cody's a little bit of a talker sometimes.
Added to the tally there for Swanson and Everly pick up a couple more, take it to 10-4. And is Phil Swanson, did I hear him say he's with Top Golf here in town?
I think I've not talked to him, but he made mention of loving our skins game because of the golf
golf skins
relationship, right?
Yeah.
So he is absolutely in love with our skins game.
It's fun, man. I'll tell you what. It's. I know it's fun to play. Phil was on cloud 9 after qualifying for that final bracket. There's a couple more there for Swanson and Everly. He was on cloud 9 getting to play in that final bracket of 16. But it's fun to play. It's fun to call, and I think it's fun to watch if you're watching along on the stream or just hanging out in the stands. It is a great way to play. And if you want to play, if you just want to set it up, if you don't know what skins play is, be it golf or any other sport, go to AmericanCornhole.com, and there is a backyard skins layout of how to set it up and how to play.
Back when I was a kid, backyard skins, skins and shirts and football.
Yeah.
It's a little bit different.
Yeah.
It's not how we play in cornhole, though.
No.
Some of you may elect to do that, but we don't care to know your business.
Yeah. Ryan LaBelle. He plays skins and skins.
Yeah, he does.
So see the brackets rolling over there on the big screens, where later on the Oregon-Ohio State game is going to be shown, much to the delight of many in the room, as you might imagine.
I would go slow side. Okay.
Roger's asking for a little advice. Cody says slow side.
He wants him to make the one in his hand, he said. That's all he cares.
But he is going to go slow side. He's not going to try to slide it right to left, just going to try to muscle it up the middle. Oh, and it comes up short.
Tiny bit short. Not too bad. I mean, just right up there on the front side. It left it there. At least it didn't go off. So, I mean, most people say just put it on the board. What happens, Finn?
It's the hardest thing to do. That's right. We talk about that fourth bag blues all the time. All you want to do is set it up there. And you never know where it's going to go, or you end up vibrating something else in. We saw that with Chad and Kim earlier. He said just gently get it on the board.
Speaking of Chad and Kim, they have another taste of the action with the winners of this match right here. That's the elimination final after this game.
Yep.
So winners of this.
They'll find out if they get back into the championship match against the folks who put them in that loser's bracket.
Abe Lincoln right there, 10 on 9, 13-5. Swanson and Eberly up front.
Quick congratulations to all of our winners from the weekend. Karsten Morse over Max Peltier, and I guess a rematch of the last major juniors championship. Kim Dice over Jackie Harris. Ross for women's, Ross Moore over Mike Wirth for seniors. Then how about this, Kim and Chad over Jessica Clark and Philip Swanson for co-ed. Kim and Robert Clark. How'd you like to be in the big blind draw if you're Robert Clark and you draw Kim as your partner? over Carl Brown.
He's a great
and Ross
mustache,
Moore.
by the way.
Yeah, it's a good mustache. That's a fact. For the big blind draw, and then in the quads, it was Wes's Haggard Bags taking the quads last night. Ooh, there's a 6 spot.
Pitch Bags Ragtag Band of Misfits got third.
Third, yeah. Who was throwing for them?
I was.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe sometimes. 19-5, Finn. Cannot miss for Hines and Rogers right now. Has to be in the hole.
He must have heard you. Good crowd gathered around in an arc around center court. We'll be rolling through and crowning our doubles champions here in just a little while. That's exactly what this team needs right now. Run it up, and off. It's all right. Let's add a 9 on 8. Yep. Pick up the penny. And right after we crown our doubles champions, we'll have a special announcement, and I think you're going to dig it. Invite you to share the stream as well, so as many people as possible get to join us for that, not only that championship match, but that announcement coming right afterward before we get into singles bracket play. I don't think we started out pool play yet on singles, has
Negative.
it?
That will happen right after this.
Immediate to Mall.
Right after this doubles main championship here, we'll go right into singles pool play.
DJ Skipworth checking in.
Roger's trying to
run through it, and he does. Very nice. Yep. Oh, boy. 4 spot. Letting them off the hook. 19-6 becomes 19 on 10. Stranger things have happened almost every single place we go.
Double digits is way more appealing than
yes, it is.
Those lowly singles, that's for sure.
If you're watching at home or you want to share this, go right ahead. If you got us up on the big screen, I know Tammy Klinger had us up on the TV on Saturday afternoon at the Homestead. Let us know where you're watching from. Sometimes they're just for us. All right, 19 on 10 it is. Continuing on. Thanks to Rogue Disposal and Recycling. I heard you mention them, and Cow Creek.
I tried to pronounce that band of, and I think that I just smoothed right through it, but I probably didn't get it right, so that's my apologies to those natives over there.
I'm going to say Band of Umpqua.
That's what I think. Is
that right? Umpqua.
Umpqua.
Okay.
So I work for a tribal nation, and I really much so appreciate those folks sponsoring this tournament here. Been taken care of for a long time.
Sure.
By Native Americans.
Patriot Electric is out here showing off a little bit.
Is that it? Nope, he shanks it.
Oh, he didn't take advantage of it. Still got one in his hand, though.
He's thinking about it a little bit. What's
Compass
he want to do?
By Margaritaville here.
How bad does nerves get to you on this shot, Fenn?
What's that? Oh, yeah.
What are you thinking, Fenn? You want the airmail?
I think he has to, because Phil has shown the aptitude and the ability to run through that and clean it up. He's going to have to, but what are they on, 19?
Well, is he right-handed? I think he's right-handed, so he would have to do like a reverse cut to get in there. It's a difficult shot.
I want to do that just in case, or you walk in and make him shoot. It's up to you. I don't give a shit.
Swanson has a bag still. On the
Yeah,
floor.
he's got. That's what I was saying.
About?
He's got one left, so I think you've got to shoot the airmail. Is there enough? Is there enough left to right for him to get in there? I think he shoots it.
He's got to shoot it.
Nope. He's cutting left to right, left to layup there.
If he left that just a little bit more to the right, I think it would have been difficult.
Put it in for the win.
Ooh,
and off the back. Oh, now he's second guessing that choice.
Dog.
Oh boy. Just picking up the penny.
That's 6 points in a row.
Yeah. Yeah. How about that? I mean, and he, as soon as it went off the back, he said, "Oh, why didn't I shoot it?" All right.
Boy, they must have heard me because I said you can't miss now.
Yep.
And they haven't missed
since
much.
then. Yep.
Clutch bags
That could
there.
be a double 4-bagger. Yes, it is. Nicely done.
That's the way you're putting it in the hole.
Well played, Scott Everly.
Everly out of the Portland area.
Oh, yeah, because the other three are local, right? Kind of closer to
Swanson.
a little
is
closer to home here.
Probably about 30 miles away from
Yeah.
here, I think. Just up north a little bit. Close. Grants Pass area. And these other folks, they're wearing those Haggard Bags jerseys. I think that they might be either locals or they're from Northern California, one of the two. I don't know them that well. Haggard Bag in the hole, 2 up, 1 up top, so 4 on 2 right now.
Yeah, we're just
Another
happy
back
to,
lug.
yeah, happy to clog it up and try to. I can't do it. That's what I say over here. I can't do any of it. That's why I'm sitting on this side.
Swanson will roll.
He's going to come in hot. No, that's not bad.
It's a good setup for this next bag, I think.
It's time to just hit it hard right up the middle. Blow it up. Oh, he double clutched. He'd rather hear turned down for what? Sweet Home Alabama threw him into the double clutch. Oh, he's not coming in hot. He's just laying one up front. I thought he was telling him to bust through and try to run through there, but I don't think he's got the room to do it.
I think he has the room, but he's got to go hard, and he's worried about that last shot he took that went off the board.
Yeah, and he's got one under too, so.
He might go front side airmail, fast side down, try to smash that thing in there a little bit. I think there's enough showing. I can't see that other side of the board, though, so I don't know how far it's smashed up on the inside.
I don't know. They're pretty glued together, it looks like.
He's slow side down. He's going up top, maybe.
No. Oh, no, he's going hard
Ooh,
push. Oh, and he got one under for the wash.
Wow.
How about that?
Great shot. Halfway called it.
Yeah. Well, the only half you got right is the only half you need. See Chad and Kim over there waiting the winner of this one. They'll find out if they will be back to challenge for that doubles championship. Kim Dice going to have to get a separate suitcase for all the hardwood she's taking home.
Yeah, you probably build a deck out of the stuff she's got right now.
Nice little guest house built out of her trophies. Oh, look at that.
In California, we have something called the Hearst Castle.
Oh, yeah.
But I think that in Virginia, they have something called the Hurt Castle.
Yeah.
With all that other wood that's around, right?
That's right. Yeah, that barn, those walls of that barn are going to have to expand here very soon.
1911, Swanson and Everly up front still. But Rogers and Hines making a comeback. They've scored the last 6 in a row. So not in a row, but there's been washes, and last 6 points been scored have been with Rogers and Hines.
Right, and it seems like they've gotten into their head just a little bit by breaking, like you said, that double digit factor. Oh, it was a miss. Yeah, as soon as it left his hand, he knew.
Does he get aggressive?
Look at that. Great shot. You got to bully it out. You got to go in and bully his out of, excuse me, his out of there. I hope for the wash.
Or just the front side.
Oh, not enough. I don't think that's going to be enough. And that's going to do it. What a finish.
2-point drag.
How about that? The 2-point drag, and that finishes things off 21-11. Philip Swanson, Scott Eberly over Cody Hines and Jordan Rogers after a pretty valiant comeback effort right there. Nicely done. You go ahead and take a sip of your medicine there and get ready for this match now. How about that? Swanson and Eberly now against Chad Jackson and Kim Dice. The winner of this will take on the folks that put these two in the losers bracket.
Karsten and
Karsten. The Morrises, Team Morris. Yep.
Swanson and Eberly have won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games in a row since losing to the Morrises off the bat.
But they were all pretty good games. 21-15, 21-11. This one 21-11.